Hello Pisces and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for December the 16th through to the 31st, so right to the end of 2021. This reading is for Pisces Sun, Moon and Rising, so I always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are to get a fuller picture of what's going on for you, Pisces. And this is a general reading, Pisces. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link for that will be in the description box below. And we'll talk about that a little later. So there's lots of big energies happening in this fortnight leading up to the end of the year. And one of the biggest and the best is that Jupiter is moving into your sign, into Pisces. So you'll have both of your rulers, both Neptune and Jupiter, both Jupiter being your traditional planet of ruling planet and Neptune being a modern ruling planet, and both of them are going to be in your sign, which is amazing. It's going to be really significant and really amazing for you, Pisces. So this is a time of, let's see what's coming through. Pentacle 4, Mercury, Capricorn. So a time where you might be holding on to your prairie rugs. Wand 3, Sun, Aries. Okay, waiting for some things to come through, waiting for some stuff to come in. So just kind of staying put for the moment while letting go of something. As something's out of your control, something's out of your hands now. You've done all that you can, and now it's a matter of waiting. Now it's a matter of just like letting it go out into the universe and surrendering to the outcome. So we've got quite a few things coming through here for you, Pisces. There is also a full moon in the sign of Gemini on the 19th as well. But you have Wand 9, Mars, Sagittarius, and the Star card, Saturn, Uranus, and Aquarius. Beautiful. You are just finishing a few things off at this moment in time. Really something that maybe you have been, it's something you're putting up with, knowing that there's going to be kind of a reward at the end, and the reward is this star energy. So it's like something has guided you. It's maybe a longer term goal or a longer term result that you've been looking for. And it's like, I'll put up and put in the hard work, put up with something until I get what it is that I want. But we can see here you've let something go, but the star card is calling you. It's saying that it's getting closer and closer. You're so close now to what that is. So beautiful. And that's the future calling with the star card. It can be wishes coming true after a period of struggle. But for the moment, it's not. It's a matter of just, it will come in at the right time. We also have the Fool because it's precipitating a big change, a reset, stepping into something really, really new coming in. So, there's big energies, and you've got 5 cards when normally there's 3 here, Pisces. So, wow. Very, very much being divinely guided. And I feel like it's a sense that there's a sense of release that's coming, reward for effort, but it does require a waiting and surrendering. So let's see. What are you holding on to that you're waiting for? We've got the 3 of Cups, celebration. Nice, beautiful energy to come through for you, Pisces. Let's see what it's crossed by. Sorry, it may also be social occasions or socializing as well that's coming through. So I think you're hoping for an outcome here. And, you are very, very close. You're very, very close. But, let go of, crossed by the devil. My goodness. Okay. Gosh. Wow. The 4 of Wands coming in. There could be a sense of don't overdo it if you're going out partying. The Knight of Wands. Oh, my goodness. Okay. A lot of Sagittarius energy coming through here. And the Sagittarius energy is, shooting for a long-term goal, but willing to kind of put up with stuff in the meantime before you get to where that is. And that's kind of one of the themes that's coming through here. The 3 of Wands. So this is in the recent past and coming in here with you as well. The King of Wands. Look at all this fire coming in for you, Pisces. There's a lot. There's a lot. And actually Jupiter rules Sagittarius as well. So there might be a little bit of that energy. And we are in Sagittarius season, moving into Capricorn, and we can see the Sagittarius and Capricorn energies there. So let's see. Let's pull some more cards for you. You are represented as the Queen of Swords. So this is where your head's in the right place at the moment, or getting your head in the right place. The Five of Wands, there is conflict around you, or maybe it's a very highly competitive arena that you might be working in or in at this moment in time. The Hierophant for hopes and fears, that can represent marriage, a commitment, something related to soul. And we've got the Queen of Wands, more wands. You've got the King and the Queen of Wands here. So very much balancing in this divine masculine and feminine energies, and at the base, the Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of big energies happening here. A lot of things happening, a lot of just tying up loose ends. And then there's the new beginnings with the Ace of Swords and the Fool. And this is an energy that could quite literally sever some ties for you. Some energies that represent struggle or feeling a little bit like stuck in a comfort zone. But yeah, it definitely can also represent a new path that's aligned to your truth, that brings greater clarity. So if you have been feeling like, you're just waiting, there's a sense of letting go, surrendering to the universe for the outcome. It's kind of coming in here. We're seeing this, and this is something I think has been long waited for. So yeah, wow, amazing energy. And we do have a very compatible relationship coming in, the King and Queen of Wands. So, and the Knight of Wands, everything's working for you. Wow. So amazing. So let's look at the situation as the Three of Cups crossed by the Devil. The Three of Cups can represent celebration, but it can also represent, having a few drinks, indulging, partying, socializing. Crossed by the Devil, this would be a sense of, something is, or some, it's an energy of being very stuck. It can also represent things like negative habits and addictions or overindulgences. It can represent whatever it is that's keeping you stuck at the moment, is crossing you and stopping you from celebrating at this moment. It's like, I want to celebrate, but I still feel a little bit stuck. I'm still in that Nine of Wands energy where I'm just getting the last of my energy to get across the line with something, to get to the end of something. So it's not time for celebration yet, but I can see it coming in. I can see that things are going to shift and change, and it's going to be much more hopeful for a reset, a new start, for the beginning, new beginnings. So that's actually a really lovely energy to come in. In your conscious mind, you've got the Four of Wands. So this is really, there is progression here. You've gone from the Three of Wands and wanting to see the Four of Wands. And the Three of Wands is, you've put some work in and you're waiting for results to come back. You're waiting for something to come back. You might have had to let something go and just see whether it was going to return or not, or someone go and see whether they were going to return or not. And this Four of Wands is kind of like you've left something up to the universe and it's been taken out of your hands, like we said. But the Four of Wands is the next stage. It's like when this thing returns, and it's actually something that you really, really want, and it's something that is building a really, really good foundation here. So this is inside your conscious mind. This might be what you're thinking about, getting those results to the next stage, or getting something to the next stage where it's feeling more solid, more foundational, more, this is happy home, happy heart. This could be the halfway to marriage card. The Four of Wands, this can be a sense that you're really building a strong foundation about what it is that you really want. So it's a really, really good energy to come through. And with all these other wands around supporting it, there's a lot of energy here. You've got the Knight of Wands at the base, and this is the Sagittarius energy as well. So you're topped and tailed by Sagittarius and Aquarius. So these energies are about long-term goals for the future as well, and really being guided into that. And so this Knight of Wands energy is about positive change, feeling really, really motivated by positive change. And the thing with this Three of Cups and the Devil is it might be that you don't want to go down that path of indulgence. Maybe there's people around you who are bad influences and you're like, I don't want to be around them. Because I've got all this positive momentum forward. So this Devil energy is like, I think it's good that it's there. And it is a Capricorn energy as well. We actually do have Mercury Capricorn, and the Devil is the Capricorn energy. So it may feel a little bit heavier moving out of the Sagittarius energy into the Capricorn energy. It's like, oh, okay, am I feeling a bit more stuck in reality, in the earth? But this is because the energy around you is more the fire, getting motivated. So you don't want to feel like you're stuck somewhere. In the near future, you've got the King of Wands. So this is either you or someone coming in that has a vision, that knows what they want, and that's what's coming in and takes action and makes it happen with this King of Wands energy. Someone very creative, someone that could be a leader in their field, someone that, you know, people look up to, and someone that's happy to initiate things, start things. I do feel like, you know, if this is someone that's coming in around you, this can be somebody that, you know, there's a lot of passion with this person as well. Can be very magnetic, or can be kind of entrepreneurial energy. It's just doing their thing. And it could definitely be like a fire sign, like an Aries or a Leo, or even another Sagittarius around you. There's a lot of that energy around you. So if there's fire signs around you, they're actually going to be a positive influence at this moment in time. So this King of Wands energy could actually be you as well. This could be you really taking action about what it is that your vision, and saying, well, you know what, I want to just go out there and get what I want. And the King of Wands is like, I'm taking this to the next stage. I want it to go to the Four of Wands energy. So I need to take action. So on what's really passionately driving me at this moment in time. You're presenting as the Queen of Swords, so which is actually the element of air. And we do have the Ace of Swords here, and the Queen does kind of wield that Ace of Swords. It's the truth. And it's the sword of truth and clarity and wisdom. So having this in your hand is actually a really good thing. And it's kind of like, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. So the devil energy can represent fear. It's like, I don't want to celebrate just yet, out of maybe the fear is blocking you. But the Queen of Swords, or someone is scared, maybe someone else, because the Queen of Swords, her head is above those clouds of fear and doubt. So I don't feel like you are feeling this. So if the devil energy is an aspect of you, I don't feel like, you know, with the Queen of Swords energy, it's like having this real battle of wills between these two energies, whether this is an internal energy or you and somebody else. This devil energy could be just an energy that keeps you stuck for whatever reason. It feels like it could actually be outside of you, Pisces. So the energy around you is the Five of Wands, which is why I'm seeing this conflict. There is a sense that there is conflict around you. And it's like, I think, you know, you're wanting to get beyond and outside of that. So yeah, it's interesting energy. The Five of Wands can also be an energy where everyone is working together to do better, to be better, to improve their skills, to working out how to be in a competitive environment and how to compete, quite literally. So this might be where you're kind of going, well, I need to be pretty clever and work out how to kind of survive in this land, even thrive, even stand out from the crowd. But I do feel like there's just this sense of positive motivation moving forward. So if this is a conflict around you, I think you're just wanting to get away from that. In your hopes and fears, you've got the Hierophant energy. So this is, again, institutions. It can be feeling very much like it's a Taurus energy. So it can be very grounded. The earth energy doesn't feel so good for you for whatever reason, Pisces, because earth and water does usually get on really well. But it feels kind of heavy, like you want to be a bit lighter at this moment in time. And there's something about the heaviness and responsibility and the just having to do things a certain way, the rules and regulations, that just isn't kind of suiting at this moment. So the Hierophant, though, is hopes and fears, and this can represent marriage. I mean, we've got the halfway to marriage card and the marriage card, and, we've got a very compatible, the King and Queen of Wands here. There's a very compatible relationship here. So I do feel like it's like, this could be on the cards, quite literally. But the Hierophant represents your soul and represents commitment as well. So it's a soul commitment that's coming through that I think that you're wanting to step into here, and not wanting to feel stuck in a comfort zone or stuck in one place. You want to move on and see some growth. So the outcome is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is a beautiful energy as well with the King of Wands, these and the Knight of Wands. It's all working together and feeling really inspired and passionate. And with the Ace of Swords, there can be new ideas coming in. There can be new contracts coming through. There can be clarity aligning to the truth. And the Queen of Wands is very magnetic. It's when you are attracting the energy that you need. It's when vibes speak louder than words. It's when, you are just, people might find you very, very magnetic and attractive at this moment in time. And this energy is on the lookout for opportunities and attracting new opportunities. So this is, just where you're at this real frequency of being open to the new and new opportunities coming your way, which is really fantastic with this Queen of Wands energy. Now, this could be someone coming in as well who's very, very compatible with you. So, yeah, but it's actually interestingly like more of an internal energy, an internal resolve, like it's kind of like I said, a balance between the divine masculine and feminine, because it's kind of like any fear that you might have is now under your control, not the other way around. So then we have the Ace of Swords, which we have talked about, which it represents a new beginning with the Fool, new thought, new beginning, new opportunities to step into new ideas and clarity, aligning with your truth, a more authentic vision coming through here. So yeah, really beautiful energy coming in for you, Pisces. And it just feels very light, like it feels light, it feels inspired, it feels very high vibrational. So it's a nice energy to come in, except for that devil energy, but that's exactly what you're working against to get away from, whatever that devil energy is. And it says, my thoughts are creative. With all these wands, the King and Queen of Wands, that makes a lot of sense. Like there's a lot of creativity here. And even if you don't think of yourself as creative, this is where there's creative ways of working with things or creative solutions. So I say, out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. So beautiful. And let's pull a charm to go with this, Pisces. I just got to grab my little bag. So big energies coming through. And it just actually what I'm getting is that there's a council of support coming in for you from the higher realms. I feel like this is a council. We have, the beautiful, it's like the little cat, but it's like the little child, like the inner child cat. It's very, very cute. And it does represent an inner child. A lot of inner child energy has come through of late, but it does represent, it's really cute. It's like independence. The inner child wants to be independent, wants to be free, wants to be creative, just wants to play by their own rules. They don't want too many rules and regulations and too much oppressive energy around, just wants to have that opportunity to be free. So, and creative. So yeah, beautiful energy coming through for you, Pisces. So that's it. I think this is going to be an incredibly fertile time for you. You could be coming up with all sorts of inspirations and ideas. If there is a relationship on the cards here, and you're wanting to take it to the next level of commitment, that's also here. But with that Fool energy, there's something new beckoning you in the future that is so aligned to where you are. And yes, you have to kind of leave it up to the universe at this moment in time and wait for something to come back to you, like wait for some kind of result or wait for something. There's something coming in. But it's kind of in the meantime, it's like getting busy and getting inspired. So really fantastic energy coming in for you. And we're going to take it over to the extended reading now. See what's coming in with this King and Queen of Wands. What's happening when they come together and where this is going. What's this new beginning for this divine masculine and feminine, or this very compatible couple that's coming in here, this new path that's opening. So yeah, wow, it's very, very exciting for you. And so we're going to look at the near future and the future beyond in the extended. And we're also going to tune into career, money, love and relationships. So that's all in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over, Pisces. The link is in the description box below. And also just a reminder, speaking of the future, the stars, the star card, and new beginnings, the 2022 yearly forecasts are out if you haven't already got it. And it's a comprehensive view of what's coming in for you for 2022. So if you'd like to find out more about that, the link for that is in the description box below. And thank you to all those people that have already purchased that reading. So thanks so much, Pisces. I wish you all the best for the end, this final little tale of 2021 moving into 2022. I thank you so much for all your support this year. It's been absolutely amazing. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm wishing you all the blessings and love and success for 2022, and happy holiday season. Merry Christmas to all those who believe in that and celebrate that. So take care, Pisces, and I'll talk soon.